So I just want to take a minute to talk about our sweet Nakie girl here. She is a naked neck turkin. So it's a chicken that looks like a turkey. And she's currently broody, which I'm excited to discover because we want some silky chickens. And so I don't want to go through the whole brooder process where you keep them in a box and keep the heat lamp and all that, because we're in an RV and that would be, oh man, that would be crazy. But what you see here is Nakie. I'm going to show you guys how you can tell she's broody. Now she's starting to eat the pellets that are in there, so she might not do it. But they sit on their eggs, and when you pet them, the feathers will fluff out like that. You see that? And then they make that grrr noise. Like, please stop. Just leave my babies alone. So Nakie is broody, so stay tuned. I might just see if I can get her some little baby chicks to raise. Little silkies. Silkies are sweet. They're the little fluff balls. So let's see what we have today. Oh, look. Nakie's still broody. Watch her puff up. Hi, baby. Watch, see how her feathers are puffing up? She's saying, get away from my babies. She's trying to hatch all these eggs. But little does she know, they're not going to do anything because we don't have a rooster. A lot of people don't know this, but you need a rooster in order for the eggs to be fertilized. And they do not have babies unless they're fertilized. So, poor Nakie here is wasting her time. Luckily, Nakie's been broody before, and she's easy to break. When they're broody like this, they'll just sit on their eggs, and they, in the heat of the day and everything, they just stay in the coop. And so, I'm not going to let her torture herself. So I'm going to pick her up and put her in the run. She might come back, but I'm going to clean this out and take all her eggs, poor Nakie. And then she'll realize that there's no eggs for her to lay on, and she'll quit. A lot of chickens are really hard to break of the broodiness, but Nakie's pretty easy. So I'm going to take her out, collect all her eggs, put some fresh bedding in there so the other ladies can start laying their eggs. They have to share this with her every time they want to lay an egg. Poor girls. But I just gave them one nesting box because they only use one nesting box anyway. So, alright. I told you guys that we might actually put some baby chicks under her so that we can have some more little chickens. I promised Carter that we'd get a Silkie after we had to rehome our Sophia that turned out to be a rooster. She was so sweet, or he would lay in our arms like a baby on her back. It was so sweet. It's hard to stop saying her and she because that's what we thought Sophia was for the longest time until Sophia crowed. And then I cried because we were living in a subdivision and we were only allowed to have hens. Yes, ladies. Are you upset that Nakie's getting all the attention? I know. I know. So, anyways, but I've pondered it and we really want to bond with these baby chicks. So, if we put them in with Nakie, there won't be much bonding with us. And we want all of our chickens to be lovey like this. The way Nakie is right now, just puffing up and making her little noises, that's really nice for a broody chicken. Most broody chickens, I don't know about most, but I hear of a lot of people's broody chickens being darn right scary. Like they're afraid to reach in and grab the eggs. But our chickens love us. They're our sweeties. So, alright, I'm going to pick her up and put her in the run. I think Blanche might be interested in laying an egg as well, so she'd probably appreciate it if Nakie would just get out of there. Poor Nakie. She just wanted to be a mama. So we're going to go take her and put her in the run. Hmm. Yes. See, your friends are out here. They're missing you, Nakie. Let's go get you on the run. You ready to go in there? She doesn't know what to think. I don't think she's been out here since I put that new bedding on the ground. I had to absorb some of the moisture because it was getting muddy. I'm gonna close this. Uh-oh. Okay, she's picking around. I thought she was gonna go back in. She might be. Uh-oh. So I added a bunch of bark because it was getting muddy. So we got bark now. And I'm hoping that we broke Nakie of her broody. I did catch her in there a little bit ago. Because Hey laid an egg, so Nakie decided she needed to lay on it. And I filled their dusting bath with some topsoil, so they need that to clean their feathers out and to get rid of any mites or bugs or anything like that. So this is how they keep themselves clean, is their dust baths, rolling around in the dirt. They're loving scratching in it. Earlier they were bathing in it. I'm hoping the quail will enjoy that too. You see the quail with the purple on them? That's called blue coat. So the blue coat, I just put it on them because their cage wasn't working out and they needed something real fast. So I threw them in here and hoped that they would enjoy the nice spacious area. And I worried about the chickens not being so friendly though. I do have very docile chickens. Other people's chickens would have killed them. But I kept an eye on them and they were doing really good. And then I put the blue coat on just to make sure that they didn't try anything. That blue coat tastes bad. And they've been in here for a couple weeks now and they're doing great. So it's really working out. Nakie baby. Did you guys knock over your food? Nakie, I told you. You can't have babies. I'm sorry. Poor Rizzo. Just wants to lay her egg. Sorry, Nakie. I'm gonna pull you out. Nakie? Nakie. See her getting all puffed up. Nakie, baby. I keep telling ya. I know. You just want your babies to hatch, huh? So Nakie's still broody. And she's upset that I'm disturbing her and her what she thinks are babies. So she's still broody, which is the longest she's ever gone. And honestly, I'm surprised. I keep thinking every time that I pull her out that this will be the last time. She's probably fine. She'll get over it. But she's just persistent. So I think that we might give her some guinea hens. Now, guinea hens are really good at eating ticks, even better than chickens. So I'm considering getting some little guinea hen babies and putting them under her at nighttime. Oh yeah, am I annoying you enough? Oh my. Okay, well, 3 more eggs for us. Poor Nakie. Atta girl, get some water. See, she sits in there on those eggs and doesn't get any water. These ladies are enjoying their dust bath. Look at you guys. They still have yet to use the swing you see to the left there. Or that I've seen anyway. I never see him using it. And I tried putting Rose on it once and she acted like I was putting her on death row. Look at you ladies so comfy in your dust bath. So the dust bath is how they get all the mites and stuff off of them. It's how they keep their feathers clean of bugs and everything. So hopefully, since I took the eggs out, Nakie won't have anything to sit on. Oh, is Nakie gonna get a dust bath too? I left my bug spray at home, of course. So I'm trying to hold the camera still while I'm scratching like crazy. And our quail are doing good. I think they enjoy having the nice big space, so that's nice. Oh, Rizzo, look at you going all out. Rizzo's the black and white one, and Rose is the tan one you see there. She's our Buff Orpington. And Rizzo is a Dominique. You can tell by the comb on Rizzo's head. She has a different comb. But yeah, so Rizzo was actually, when she was just a day old, I had her in the brooder, and every time I'd put my hand in there, she'd chase me. And I just thought for sure that Rizzo was a rooster. But she turned out to be a girl, and she ended up being really feisty. She was the one that would always bite. And then all of a sudden one day she ended up being our nicest one. She loved being held. She would jump on me for me to hold her. And now she's my favorite. Her and Rose. Rose is right next to her. Rose is also very lovey and loves to be held. Our little sweeties. Oh, a sexy leg. Oh, you guys, I wish you were here to feel this. I'm in the trees, so I'm in the shade, but it's hot, but there's a beautiful breeze coming through, and with the shade, it is just absolutely perfect. And like, I still can't believe that this is ours. This is our new oasis, and it's our home. It's so perfect. It reminds me of my grandparents. My grandparents lived out in the country, and they had like, I think it was like 35 acres, and they had all of it. The cornfield, the yard, and then the woods. And then the woods led to another property that was a creek, which my grandparents called the crick. And don't y'all go down to that crick, which is exactly where we went every single time. We'd come back all muddy because I got stuck in what I swear was quicksand, and I was sinking, and my cousin had to pull me out, which I was pretty grateful that he did, because honestly, there were some days that he probably wouldn't have. So anyways, I'm just, it just makes me nostalgic. It takes me back being here in this breeze. It just feels so good. And it's our home now. I just cannot wait for our house to be finished so that we can actually be here and enjoy this, and I don't have to bring jugs of water out to the ladies and I can check on them all day long instead of, you know, driving all the way out here to check on them. So beautiful. And about Nakie and the guinea hens are really good at eating ticks, so I want them. And they're also very crazy. I've never owned guinea hens. I've seen them, I've heard them. They're very loud, and I've heard they're not really smart, so they might wander into the road. So I'm going to see what I can do about that, because I do want them to free range, obviously, so that they can actually get to the ticks. So I've been hesitating back and forth on whether or not to get the guinea hens, honestly, because I've heard that they wander off. They don't always return to their coop the way the chickens do. Chickens, they go back into their coop every time it starts to get dark, every night without fail. Like, honestly, you can't keep them from going into the coop. I've accidentally had the door closed and they'll be like piling up on top of the coop or near the side of it, like, let us in. So yeah, the guinea hens are not like that, but they can be taught to be like that, which I feel like it would be really difficult to wrangle a whole bunch of guinea hens into a coop at night when it's not in the cards for them. So my genius plan, which may not be so genius, it's going to be a trial and error, is, you know, put some little guinea babies underneath Nakie. She's desperate to have babies as it is. So maybe we can put some little babies under her at nighttime so that she thinks that she hatched them, and then she can raise them. And as she's raising them, she's going to teach them. We go back into the coop every night. So, and she'll teach them not to wander, hopefully, and then I can eventually free range them and start to tackle our tick problem. So that's my master plan. The huge kink in my plan right now is that I am struggling to find guinea hens anywhere locally, any stores. I've asked around in farming groups, and a neighbor, he knows someone with guinea hens, so I'm gonna ask him again if they have any babies. Now, I think he said that they would have hatching eggs, but the problem is I don't know how long Nakie's gonna be broody. She could give up one day, and so a hatching egg needs almost a month. or I don't know how long guinea hens are for, but you know, it could be 20 to 30 days. And so it would be better if we just get the babies right away. So none of the stores around here have them. I've been in the farm groups and haven't really found any that have them as hatchlings. They have bigger ones. And if I were to order online, by the time I get them, Nakie might not be broody, and then I would be in trouble because I'd have to get a brooder and set all that up myself, which I'm trying to avoid. So wish me luck and let me know in the comments. What do you think? What should we do? Should we take a chance on guinea hens and see if we like them? I've heard they're crazy and loud, but I've also heard that they're just loud when there's something nearby that shouldn't be, which is awesome. That makes them like guard dogs, you know. Predators come by and the guinea hens start going nuts. That's a great thing. So what do you guys think? Is it good or is it bad? Let me know. I'll talk to you guys later, and God bless you. Thank you so much for watching and being a part of our journey.